Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Tommy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
The count now at 2-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Count remains 2-2. Now here it comes.
We got 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 1, Bell.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Belt, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Fouled away. Belt stands at first with one out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. First and second now, one man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, throwing a nasty changeup.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder at the track. The wall. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's
and there's ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter.
Nope,
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 1st coming up. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Kevin Gausman gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
Next to hit, number 3. He'll take his first hacks here. The pitch.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bryant is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. So now to the plate, Juan Soto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So here now is the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Now the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Tom Costello.
Digging in will be Tommy La Stella. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
In now, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Belt has just over 1,000 base hits in his career to this point. And it's fouled away. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Longoria on second. La Stella is over at first with 1 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there.
Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count
Twos
1-0.
all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging into bat
Leading
next,
up
the
for
big
the
bat of
Nationals,
Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Love the early
0-1
lead, but
to
this
count.
game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Outside. That's
Now a
the ball.
fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is good. The left fielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Now to the plate, here is Yadiel Hernandez. First pitch on the way.
Hey.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Off
Ball,
the plate,
that's it,
1
count.
ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game.
Batting 6, the catcher, K-Bird.
Ready now is Keibert Ruiz. Set and the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Carter Kieboom digs in now, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike one. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, ball one.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Hernandez, the runner at third. Ruiz over at second. Garcia at first, one gone.
Ball two.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
The pitcher, he's there. Lofton.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
No,
And
that's
he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Lane Thomas now. The base knocked to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Looking to minimize the damage here, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
The set and the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1. Still even at 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch on the way.
Hey!
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bryant, a Nevada native, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
This one is launched. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot to right center as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
At the plate now, Lamont Wade, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 out, nobody on. ball misses inside. Into right field, that's a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Strasburg with a check at first. Runner back safely. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about this steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2
And there's a
strikes.
fastball well off the plate inside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
I got 3-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soto gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-1 San Francisco. And now in the box, number 3 flew out in his only at-bat so far.
The second baseman, number 3.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball that's outside.
A little bouncer. A 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Softly hit toward the hole. And there's one down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
So one down, no one aboard. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First offering.
Hey!
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Trying to count 2-2.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Smoke toward the hole. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Soto, base runner at first with 1 out. Another one sent foul. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So stepping in is Yadiel Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. He looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Nats leave a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Kevin Gausman. First pitch on its way, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. La Stella tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up Buster Posey. From the stretch, here's the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Belt, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is foul right side. The next 3-2. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another payoff pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Giants leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Into the box, Luis Garcia. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
The shortstop, Luis Garcia.
First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 1 out, base is empty, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Number 88 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 88.
Here's the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Nationals are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We played 4. It's now 4-2. Austin Voss, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Crawford. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 2nd home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Just a majestic home run to watch, and I certainly think it's worth looking at with our show track technology. You don't see many home runs in that territory, and with a projected distance coming in at 470 feet, it backs it up. A really impressive blast. So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in once again is Lamont Wade. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering.
0-1.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
In now, Kevin Gossman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Weak roller right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Giants on top, 6-2. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now here is number 3. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder.
Next, here is Juan Soto. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 0-1.
I got the count 0-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Josh Bell the next to hit as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Count is 2-1.
And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2. Fouled off. one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up. But that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AD with runners in scoring position.
At the plate now, Yadier Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This one's flared toward left center. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up the base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Keibert Ruiz, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hard ground ball to third. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tommy La Stella. And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. So next to hit is Brandon Belt. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hard liner to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Dominic Leone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Dominic Leone.
Now it'll be Luis Garcia. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Not shortstop, Luis Garcia.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. 2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Carter Kieboom. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball high and inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Andrew Stevenson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals. Number 17, Andrew Stevenson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Paulo Espino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Paulo Espino.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. He's set, and the pitch, and right into the shift. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Chris Bryant stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. And right into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And now the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Nothing across here this half. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. Giants out in front here, 6-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lane Thomas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the next to bat will be number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. One there. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Nationals go quietly. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lamont Wade.
Number 31, Lamont Wade Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fouled off. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's out.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Donovan Solano will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Number 3 moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Giants, Tommy La Stella. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Longoria leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 6-2. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Marlene Garcia.
Now to the plate, Josh Bell. Prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 5.
Bell.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
At the ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bryant arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next up, Yadiel Hernandez. It was a base hit last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
This is taken outside for ball 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Striding in is Cable Ruiz, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. The Giants lead it 6-2. Ryan Harper enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Harper.
So here is Brandon Belt, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
First baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. That's popped up. Keyboom just to the left of the mound. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next, it'll be Brandon Crawford looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And now the first pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
2-2 to count.
Pitch is popped up. Harper has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. They lead it 6-2. plate now is Luis Garcia. He flew out in his last AB.
The shortstop, Luis Garcia.
First pitch of the AB now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and 1 to the National shortstop. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. And now, Carter Kieboom is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ryan Zimmerman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Runner at second here with one man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1. Zimmerman swings a bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Lane Thomas will be next. One out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Lane Thomas, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Last strike now for the Nats. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-2, the final.